How's everybody doing today? I certainly hope you're doing well. As promised, last night when I was doing my live stream, I was trying to explain to people that I was doing some graph work on some imagery, and I came across the photograph that is circulating all over the internet of the 5 people sitting around the table on, maybe it was Trump Force 1, I'm not really sure whose plane it was. And they're all sitting around eating McDonald's. Well, I found that kind of strange, and I just, something's wrong with that. So, anyway, I wanted to see if I could find some treasures in the photograph, and man, have we found some treasures. Now, the people that are excluded from this image are Donald Trump Jr., also Mike Johnson was in the original frame. He is the he's in charge, basically, he's the Speaker of the House. And also it is Mr. Robert Kennedy Jr. They were to the right-hand side of this image of the original image. I cropped it down so you could see only Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Now, as of late, you'll notice that Donald Trump supposedly has appointed Elon Musk and some other guy to head up, a wasting committee, government wasting committee, and put them in that position. Now, what I wanted to share with everybody is I am in a program called Windows Designer. It's kind of like Adobe Photoshop in that area, but it's an AI version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the selective tool or the selective edit, and what's going to happen, it's not on now, so let me just go ahead and prove that by clicking various places of the imagery. So you can see it's not working because I haven't activated it. So what's going to happen is when I hover over something like this, it's going to separate the background from their heads. If I go to this part of the image, it's going to separate this part from his head, the drink, the newspaper. If I go to, the sandwich containers, then it's just going to be the sandwich containers, and it's going to edit out, perfectly in between this part of the image to the background or the foreground or anywhere else. So when I click on the hand of, the left hand of Elon Musk, it should just be on his hand because his hand is totally separate. It's a different skin tone than Donald Trump's, because as you can see, Donald Trump's face is different than his face. Then if I go to the other hand, it should just go to the hand, or maybe just him. That's it. But you're going to find out that it appears, I'm not saying I'm right, I'm just saying it appears that this is not a real person. This is a robot. And this guy is controlling it. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm just showing you in real time how that's possible. So let's just see, maybe somebody tampered with the EXIF information, knowing that somebody like me would come along and go, what the, right? And make a big old joke about it. So maybe that's it. Maybe there's QAI involved. You see, that's quantum artificial intelligence. Who knows? Let's go ahead and take a peek. Here we go. We're going to activate the program. What's going to happen is, when I click on this, this will wash. It'll be like, and then we'll begin. Here we go. See there? Point to the object to select. So we're going to see how it does this. It is selecting this background, and it's essentially removing everything out except for this part. So let's go ahead and go to the background here. Let's go to this little part of the background. You see how it separated it between this and that in his head. It's totally separate. So let's go to the shades behind Elon Musk. See how it looks. It separated it from this, the background, his face, his ear, his jacket. It's only this, right? So if I come back down here and I go to the carton that I was talking about, where the McDonald's carton would be, see how it perfectly separates this from everything else, because this carton has nothing to do with the salt shaker. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fries. It doesn't have anything to do with the sauce. It doesn't have anything to do with the tables. It's of itself. Let's go to the next one, shall we? The same thing over here. This is of its own. It has nothing to do with the background, nothing to do with the fries, or his hand, or his face, or his tie, or nothing. It's separate. Let's go to the French fries. This is merely to show you that everything is separate. Okay? We are going to go to Donald Trump's, we're going to go to, we'll go to Donald Trump's face. Let's go to Donald Trump's face. Let's see what happens. Give it a second. I don't know why that popped up, but it probably popped up because I accidentally hit it. Okay, there's Donald Trump's face. Let's go to his hairline. Right? There you go, there's his hairline. See how that works? Okay. Click off of those. Now, what we're going to do, see, it went to one of the salt shakers there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on Elon Musk's hand again. Okay, because his hand has nothing to do with anything else. Let's go to his right hand, shall we? Yeah. Excuse me. Why are all these dots showing up on Donald Trump's face, his tie, his jacket? What is going on? How does Elon Musk's hand have anything to do with Donald Trump? What is happening here? As you see, I'm moving it around, and you'll see there's a couple of dots on Donald Trump's chin, his forehead, around his ears, his shoulder, around his tie. What is happening here? See there? You gotta admit, that's crazy. And as I move it around, the little dots around his head keep changing. What does one have to do with the other? Apparently they're connected. Or maybe the program's malfunctioning, guys. What do you think? I don't know. Elon Musk has been bragging about his robots and how great they are. Is this a display of a robot, ladies and gentlemen? Is this a display of who is going to rule over you? Just asking a question. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying something's goofy going on here, buddy. And I hope it's just one big mistake, because can you imagine how badly people would have been tricked? Anyway, that's it. I'm monographed, and if you can't speak freely, you're simply not free.